Hello, friends. This book is called No Reading Aloud, the worst read aloud book ever. So, this book is about homonyms and sound alike sentences. They are sentences and words that sounds alike, but it has completely different meanings. By Raj Haldar, Chris Carpenter, illustrated by Bryce Gladfelter. Let's see. The hare came forth. So there's a hare in the spaghetti. The hare came forth. The rabbit, the hare, came number fourth. But they sound the same. We were all astonished by the foul feat. We were all surprised by the terrible action. We were all astonished by the foul feat. Now, we were all astonished by the bird action, and this says we're all surprised by the terrible feat. The mummy prepared Pharaoh for dinner. Mom prepared something for dinner. The mummy prepared Pharaoh for dinner. The mummy prepared the king of Egypt for dinner. They mustered everything but couldn't catch up. We relished it. They tried so hard, but they couldn't catch up, so they were very happy. They mustered everything but couldn't catch up. We relished it. Now that's just a joke. That's a pun. They said they put mustard on everything, but they didn't have any ketchup, so they put relish instead. The diced pickles. They bowed in all caps. So they used the bowling ball to bowl in all caps. They bowled in all caps. So it's a big they is the word they is in the big words in all capital letters, all big letters. But they sound the same. She had all the dough she could need. She had all the dough made with flour and water that she could knead using her knuckles. She had all the dough she could need. That means she had all the money she could ever need. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. The pool queue is far too long. The waiting line for the pool is too long. The pool queue is far too long. This is a type of sports using a cue. The long rod is called a cue. His pants are tapered. His pants are tapered. There's an animal called tapir. The New Delhi clerk runs a pretty sorry store. The New Delhi clerk runs a pretty sorry store. Sir Francis Bacon. Sir Francis Bacon. Orion's belt is out. Orion's belt is out. My Navy father had blue jeans. My mother was well read. They marooned me. His father was in the Navy and he is wearing blue jeans. His mom is well educated. And they abandoned her. My Navy father had blue jeans. He's a monster, that's blue. My mother was, well, red. Color red. They marooned me, and there's the color maroon. The Birdman looted the establishment. The Birdman looted the establishment. The hero had supervision. The hero had supervision. Here they're heard. Ha ha ha, ooh, yay. So you can hear them all over the place. Here they're heard. Shh. Do you see any wolf? The fearsome predator preys. The fearsome predator preys. Uh-oh. The barn is raised. So they're building a barn. The barn is raised. The monster broke it. Stew. Where's stew when it's time to eat? Stew, where's stew when it's time to eat? Stew puts stew, a bowl of stew, which is kind of like a soup, on his head. We see the Queensboro thanks to our anthill. We see the Queensboro thanks to our Aunt Hill. So, well, it's pronounced exactly the same as ant, but this is Ant Hill, and this whole city is called the Queensboro. And this is talking about the queen ant in their burrow. The children scarf the moose. The children scarf the moose. They're putting a scarf on it. Beware the sharp turn. Beware the sharp turn. Sharp means smart too. The pitcher held the batter. So this cup is called a pitcher, and the dough inside is called the batter. The pitcher of the baseball held the batter. Man, a tea sounds great. Man, a tea sounds great. The fryer sizzled on the range. The fryer, this person's job is a fryer, sizzled on the range. C major, it's a beautiful key. C major, it's a beautiful key. The miners rowed with oars. The miners rowed with oars. 4 mermaids jump over the good news. 4 mermaids jump over the good news. It's fun to read this book if it isn't allowed. It's fun to read this book if it isn't allowed. The end.